Hello everyone, this is me Sadia here and I'm doing your special message reading for the sign of Pisces. I have already done this reading for the sign of Scorpio. I'm doing this reading only for the two signs which got the most views, which is Scorpio and Pisces for the mid-monthlies. This reading is going to be for the Pisceans, for my fishies, as a special message that the universe wants, or asking you to work on or listen to, and and work through things that you need to work through to get what you desire, truly desire, I would say. So let's see what the universe has to tell to you regarding any area of your life which you needs to know. And now let's see what the message is for the Pisceans, for my fishies, for the remaining part of the month of Feb. So let's see what is the message coming through from the universe for my Pisceans for the remaining part of Feb 2019. Be mindful of the fact it is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with everyone out there, so pick whatever resonates and leave the rest. And if you are willing to get a personal reading in your particular situation, reach out to me for that on my email ID in the description box. You can also follow me on Instagram where I do daily readings. So if you don't want to miss out on them, you can follow me there as well. So let me give it one more shuffle and let's see what are the messages coming up for the Pisceans from the universe for the remaining part of Feb. I have pulled out one card from the Miracle cards. This is the one for the Pisceans. I will read this once I've pulled out the cards. I'm going to pull one card from the Sacred Language of Color cards. There is an additional guidance or additional message coming from the universe towards you. What you need to know for the remaining part of Feb. I will pull two cards from the play cards and I will use Smith White Tarot deck if I will need to take a clarifier. I believe it's your time to shine. It's you being in your element. I will include this card because I could see it. You being in your element and enjoying the fruits of your labor, enjoying your wishes fulfilled, and it's more like you soaring high. It's and maybe in the direction of your wishes, or whatever your heart truly to bring into manifestation, to bring into your reality, to bring into your existence. There is that kind of energy I'm picking up for the Pisceans for the remaining part of Feb. I believe it's going to be a very positive time for you because I do pick up very, when you are in your element, you feel very satisfied with wherever you are in your life. And it's that kind of energy I'm picking up for the Pisceans for the remaining part of the month. Let's get into the reading and let's see what the cards has to say. That was what I felt, but let's see what the cards has to say. I will start with the Miracle cards here. Let's see what the Miracle cards has to say for the Pisceans for the remaining part of the month. Maintain a balance in all that you do and keep things simple. This is a source of uplifting energy as well as freedom, dynamism, laughter, happiness. Good karma will bring zest and fulfillment of wishes into your life, but bad intent will lead to devastation. So it's more like think good thoughts about yourself and for the people around you. Be that your exes, be that the ones you want, be that the people who might have hurt you. Think good for them, or it's better if you don't think about them. If that's how you, if that's the least you could do, or max you could do. This card means that prioritizing things in your life is one of the most challenging experiences. It's very true for the Pisceans, I believe. It's more like, you, in fact, us, like I'm a Piscean too, so I know it's when it comes to prioritizing things in our life, it's the hardest thing for us, because um we tend to prioritize people who give us less importance. That's what I'm, talking about with my experience with life. And that's where the um where things starts getting, wrong for us, because we expect things from the wrong people. We do have, tendency of getting hurt, because we are making ourselves vulnerable to that kind of, people, situations. So that's exactly what is, it has always been a challenge for Pisceans to prioritize things in their life. And it is important to build trust in yourself and others. You may start something new, and it will almost be like starting your life all over again, but by wisely choosing your responses to situations, you will come out a winner. Sprinkle some holy water in your home and office to cleanse your yin energies and vibrations. Liberation of past emotions will change you for the better. Let go of past emotions, resentments, and differences of opinions. Um, when it comes to this part of the card, it's more like when you're prioritizing your things in your life, I would suggest you to prioritize, or keep yourself at the top of the list of your, priorities, because that's where the change will start happening in your life. Because if you could bring just that change in your life, and if you start living um from the essence of the being that you truly are, it's like, somebody who is very emotionally, um it's more like, Pisceans are, most of the Pisceans are very much aligned with their source, because they do have this intuitive nature to them. I believe if you could, do just one thing, keep yourself as the top priority for yourself, I believe that you would be able to conquer the rest of the um, battles that you would be, facing with yourself. Because if you need to know your worth as well, because if you don't know your worth, you you would not be able to prioritize yourself more than anything else in your life. And um that's the hardest part for the Pisceans to um love themselves more than, they love the person they are with, or the people around them, because they always value others more than they value themselves. So that's going to be the challenging part for the Pisceans. Like it is also mentioned here, it's going to be the challenging part for you for the remaining part of the month. But if you could win over your, it's more like, you have to change certain things about yourself, and that is going to bring up the changes in your life that you desire. And you will be getting control of your life back in your hands, rather than, depending on others for your happiness, for your decisions, for your, emotional fulfillment. Because if you could value yourself more, put yourself on the top, because that's when your vibration will be high, and that's where the changes will start to, happen in your life. So let's see what the color guidance has to say. And let go of the past. Even if you are, willing to get your ex back, even if you are willing to start something new with a person that you know already, you need to think from a different perspective. You need to change your opinion about certain things. about certain situations. If you love somebody, you don't have to, hold them tight and, kind of, suffocate them to death. So, you need to understand there are certain things that you might have been doing wrong. You need to change your attitude so you could get the change result that you desire. That too is what I'm picking up with this card here. You need to have that inner it's more like go within, change the things that you believe you need to change because they don't make you feel good. So whatever is not making you feel good, that means you are not on the right path. So listen to your heart, do things that make you happy because that's where the change will start happening in your life. You do have white, lighten up as your color guidance. So you need it's more like getting awakened, at the same time getting be like a child, be like lighten up. It's more like the sun energy I'm picking up very strongly with this card here. It's more like you need to be as fresh, as happy, as lively as a child would be, as somebody who is just born into this world where you have no you don't have any blockages from your past experiences, where you are not you have not just blank yourself from whatever has happened in your life, and start anew, and start anew with a positive intent. And that's exactly what came up in the scorpion reading as well. So you need to um block the past and walk into this beautiful new future, new beginning of your life. And for those of you who find it hard to do it, abruptly, I would give you a technique that I usually follow when I am finding it hard to bring some change in my life. Since this month is going to end in a week time, you could do what you could do is you could just pretend that you are changing your life, and then give yourself the time limit from now till the end of Feb. And on the 1st of March, you are going to be the different you, the new you, who is not at all attached to their past. And the sense of new month, new beginning, it's all going to be new, with new intentions for your love life, for your work life, for your home life, with new goals for yourself for the new month. It's going to add up the newness, or it is going to add up to the newness that you can start building up from now, by making a wish list for the month of March, by writing down what are the changes that you are looking forward to see in yourself, that will bring you closer one step or two step towards your dreams and desires and goals. So get yourself into that feeling, start working towards the changes that you need to make in yourself, because that's how you are going to be building the momentum of starting something new in the new month of March. So you could try that, because I do that and I always find it very exciting as well. New month, new things, new life, and new day, new beginning. That kind of energy. If you start doing it from tomorrow, if you wake up in the morning with that feel of you know detachment from your past, especially the past that has brought you hurt, pain, whatever negative it was. Um, that's how you could, get yourself lighten up. That's one thing you can do. I would suggest you to do that for those of you who really want to change something in themselves or change something in their life. That's one of the tip that I use if I have to change something about myself, about relationships that I'm having. So it's like it really helps me a lot. If I want to go on a diet plan, I would choose with that with I would choose a day which will bring me more of the sense of newness into my life. I would wear a new clothes that day, new jewelry, new everything new, so that would match up the frequency that I want to attain in my life, to bring something new in my life into existence. So if that makes sense to you. So let's see what the play cards has to say. Queen of Pentacle, a stable life that is waiting up for you in the next month's coming up for you in your life, and the life coming up for you in future. So bring these changes, it will bring you the stability that will pave a way towards your excuse me, towards your desires and goals. Because if you're not stable internally, or you are not balanced internally, you will not be able to um, have a balanced life, because that's whatever is happening in your life is a reflection of your inner self. So it has to be balanced. The inner you has to be balanced. Nine of Wands. This is yet to come. You can ignore this. It's more like, the fear of the unknown, I would say. Even though you know that if you make these changes, your life will be changed. But the fear of the unknown is what is going to, catch you in the process, I would say, in the process where you would be thinking of, bringing up the changes in your life. The fear of the unknown, you can, you can work to avoid this fear. You can work towards, the moment you start having the fear, like, what if it will not work out the way I'm planning? What if it doesn't work out the way I have written in my goals list for the next month? What if, I will not receive a text message from this ex of mine? What if? So once you start having those doubts and fears, and because you are not sure, so you have to change that fear of yours to something positive. Like you change that thought to something that you intend to be positive in your life. If you're thinking that what if my ex would not reply me back, and I'm writing it down in my wish list for the month of March, and what if he or she doesn't? Instead, you need to intend that what you will be doing when he or she will text you. I intend to be, talking to them 24/7. I intend to be sharing and, expressing love with them. And it's like, switch your negativity to positivity, because that's where the fun part is going to begin. For those of you who would feel like, or who might have been feeling that things are not working for you, I would suggest you to understand one thing. Or I don't know, should I say it in this video or not, because sometimes I feel like, I kind of get into so much of, explaining things, that the reading gets a bit too carried away with that kind of things. But anyways, just for those of you who are willing to know this, if you write down goals for yourself, and if it doesn't come up as your reality in the month of March, you need to let go of that thought that it didn't work out, because it's whatever that is happening in your life is the result of what you thought in the past. And you need to understand that. If you are unable to understand that, you would not be able to succeed in your life. It's more like, when you are in grade 1, uh, in your school level, you would, every time you would, appear in exam, you would pass the first grade exam only because you were prepared for that only. Your mind, had all the information till that grade only. So if you are, going into second grade, and you expect yourself to be, answering the questions of the second grade, that cannot happen. So that's exactly what's going to be in your reality as well. You have been feeding your mind with the negative thoughts that, this ex is not talking to me, they are not replying me back. And that's what you have been, telling to your subconscious mind as well. So if it's not working out right now, you need to understand that you have spent maybe a year or two, or maybe a month or two, telling your brain that your ex is not replying you back, your ex is not replying you back. It's just a month that you started intending positively. So just wait and watch, and give this positivity some time too. You have been given negativity lots of time, um to attract more of it. Then why you are not ready to give the positivity some time, a chance? Because you need to try this, and trust me, it really works. So give yourself some time, even if it doesn't come true in the first month. You need to keep intending positively, and trust me, that intention will come true if you go after it with all your heart and all your passion, with all the lightened up energy. If you go after that with the fearful thought, with this fear of the unknown, you would not succeed in what you want to achieve in your life, be that your love life, be that your work life. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I would, even though I don't need to take a clarifier for this, for these cards here, but I would like to know what is it that you need to work on. What is the special message for the Pisceans that they need to work on to get what they want in their love life? Four of Cups, Five of Wands, at the bottom of the deck, Eight of Wands. I believe it's with the Four of Cups here, it's more like, if you could do what I just told you to do, just start intending positive for yourself and for the people around you. If you could do that, you will be getting what you want, be that from your ex, be that from somebody new. Um it's more like, the only thing that is stopping you from having what you want is your fear, the stress that you have, that you are not receiving it, that I'm not getting it, that I'm not earning enough, that I'm not, it's like whatever it is, it's your own um self talk which is stopping you from getting what you want. um but having said that, once you come out of that stressing over what is not yet in your reality, if you could stop stressing on that lackness, you would receive this, you would receive the communication, the back and forth communication, the 24/7 communication, whatever it is that you have on your mind, you will be able to receive it. It's just that you are so lost in your own thoughts, in your own head, waiting for that message to come, waiting for that communication to happen, that you are unable to realize that you have been working out with the lackness, with the feeling of lackness, and that's exactly what is basically stopping you from what you should be doing in your life to receive the stability that you have to be, or that basically you deserve to be receiving. So just do this one thing, try to change your thoughts about yourself, prioritize yourself in your life, because if you can't prioritize yourself, nobody else will do that. Value yourself, see yourself the way you want to be seen by this person, whoever this ex of yours is, whoever this person is that you love, whoever you want to attract. See yourself as that person, and are you in that shape that you would be when you would be with your loved one? Are you doing the things that you would be doing if you were with that person? If not, then you need to change it. You need to start doing things that you would be doing with them, because that's the time when you will start telling them telepathically with your vibrations. You would be sending the positive vibrations to them, and they will eventually come back to you with the communication. It's more like, because all is one, and you need to understand this, because for those of you who are into law of attraction or who are into quantum physics, they would know what I'm talking about. But for others of you who are not into it, it's more like, if you walk into a room and you have negative feelings about yourself, that I'm not looking good enough, I am somebody who people don't like to talk to, then that's exactly what's going to happen, because you walk into that room with that fear, with that feeling, with that low self-esteem, and you would end up getting what you are putting out there to the people. People would be able to see that you are not confident. People would be able to see that you are unhappy with your, maybe your appearance, maybe with the way you dressed up. So it's the same thing. It's, if you're feeling the lack of that person could feel it. If you love yourself, and the confidence that you will have with that loving yourself, um the other person would be able to see, feel it coming from you. And you need to understand, it works like a magic, and you would be surprised to see if you could bring this change in yourself. Trust me, you would be able to have anybody in your life that you desire, be that your ex, be that somebody new. Even if a prince you wish for, you could attract that prince in your life as well, by just loving yourself the way you want to be loved by this person. So yeah, that's pretty much it coming up for the Pisceans for the remaining part of the month. As a special message for the Pisceans, if you could work on these things, trust me, your next month will be a better month as compared to the current month. So yeah, wish you all the best. If the reading resonates with you, do like, subscribe, and share. And if you are willing to get a personal reading in this particular situation that you are in, you can reach out to me for the personal reading. Till I do the next reading for the Pisceans, take care. Bye bye.